it to more bitch, black it to more bitch, black it to more bitch. And my motto, black it to more bitch, black it to more bitch, black it to more bitch. Burn it, turn the rappers to victims, black it to more bitch, black it to black it to black it, black it to more bitch. And my motto, black it to more bitch, black it to black it to black it, black it to more bitch. Burn it, burn it, burn it. Burn it, turn the rappers to victims. Burn it, burn it, burn it, black it to more bitch, black it to more bitch, black it to more bitch.
4 out of 5 podcast. You made it to the very end. This is episode 100. This is it. It's over. After this. Celebration thing, shit. Maybe. Possibly. Of course, this episode is brought to you by 2XL Swagger. More with them later, but also make sure you check out 2xlswagger.com. We're going to get to them later on in the episode. We are joined today by the man, the myth, the legend, the unsung hero, the unknown hero. You know, he's known as the Tyler Perry in his division. He gets free Big Macs anytime he goes through McDonald's. You know what I mean? Free coffee every time he visits the gas station. You know what I mean? His city right now, they gave him the key to the city and the bills that came with it. Who else you know the bills that come with it? Give it up.
Wait.
But hold on, give it up for the man Sonic Jumper.
The only one? Okay. Oh well.
But there's two types of bills they could give him. They could give him the bills where they cost
sent them back.
Or they could give him the bills that, you know, write laws.
I didn't like the bills they was giving me.
That means the ones that cost money.
How we feeling today?
Man, I'm feeling fantastic. What about yourselves?
Hey, I'm good. I'm straight. Jordin!
I am okay. And I realize after saying that, it makes it sound like, I'm okay, help me. No, it's like, no, I'm okay. I'm not bad, I'm not good, I'm alright. It's life.
That's it. Okay. Hey.
See, what y'all don't know is backstage we caught him crying in the fetal position, saying, make her stop hitting me, please.
That's what that squealing was. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
We're going to do more investigation on that later. That might be a whole new other podcast.
Man. What we podcasting on today, fellas? What's going on? Let's get into some things.
We have a lot of music to talk about. A lot of music stuff. So, and yours was like the heaviest one. Let's get that out of the way, because I when I listened to it, I felt sad.
So, speculations, and I believe it has been confirmed by the time of this audio release, that on September 1st, Kendrick Lamar, a.k.a. K-Dot, a.k.a. Kung Fu Kenny, a.k.a. King Monty,
Kung Fu
the man
Kenny?
himself. Hey, don't disrespect Kung Fu Kenny. We will actually go outside and do some Kung Fu. All right? No. We'll be releasing his video for the song We Cry Together off of his new album, Mr. Morale. So, some of us have not heard the song yet, so we're going to do a live reaction. Sorry for the listeners. If you don't hear this at all, you probably won't. So, Mr. Editor, please skip to the very end. And for our
that just translates to, we don't have enough money on this podcast to pay for the sample that's about to be played. For those that don't know, let's just keep it real, okay?
Yeah. And YouTube, you might hear this in little spurts. Nonetheless,
when I told Kyle to send me money for me to appear, I got an envelope full of Monopoly money. This is not professional, fellas. I don't like this, but let's go.
You didn't say what kind of money.
Hey, when he told
I know. Now I need to be specific.
when he told us he cut the check, you know what I mean? That's not.
It was blank.
He's still learning his AB3s.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Apologies about that.
So this right here, this commercial bullshit is the reason I love having the YouTube Plus.
I would not be surprised at all.
I'm thinking,
What is that supposed to mean?
You have a very eclectic taste of music. So that's good. You know, I expect you to know a lot of bands from all genres. It's a good thing.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the one being attacked then, because Kyle's like, "Don't judge me." I'm like, "Did I judge myself by announcing that I like these groups? What is wrong?" But yeah, no. So there are some songs out there like this one hits heavy because it gets cut straight to the point. Like it's that fight you avoid in real life, but sometimes you know it's coming. But you may have been able to skirt out of not having a fight, like maybe not this one in particular, but sometimes based off what you normally have to deal with, this is pretty heavy. Like this is one of those like really bad fights that sometimes you look back and go, man, I wish I hadn't said some of those things, or maybe, you know, or you just leave. You know, it's you listen to it and you go, this is a real fight that you listen to. It's like you're sitting there in the room, and you're like, oh shit, what do I do? Like,
no, but it's funny though, because if you look at the whole Kendrick song, right? It's called "We Cry Together." You're thinking that's going to be a love ballad or some sort of like love song, some sort of like, you know what I mean, like the original "We Cry Together" song. You know what I mean? And then you
Which is why Kyle Eyes was so big.
right? And then you hear,
Wasn't expecting that.
you know, and you're like, what the shit? Okay, we're here. It makes me think, right? One of my favorite songs of all time is "Pumped Up Kicks" by Foster the Kids, right?
Foster the Children. Yeah, that song. Wow. You went there.
It's honestly one of my favorite songs because it's on a happy beat. It's on a beat you can't get mad at. An instrumental, you know, it kicks in, it's got the bass guitar and everything. You can't get mad at it. And you're singing along with it because it's on a happy melody. You know what I mean? And then when you actually sit down, it's one of the songs where you actually sit down, you're on the toilet, and the song comes to mind, and you're actually like, you know what, let me look up the lyrics. And you're like, all the other kids with the pumped up kicks better run, outrun my, oh my God. You know?
I'm just thrown off. Is that where you normally look up lyrics when you're on the toilet?
Sometimes.
That's all I caught. I got thrown, like everything after that shut down.
Normally my favorite moments is like when like my wife is talking about something, then, you know, that's when I primarily look at lyrics. But
the best thoughts coming.
Second,
and it sounds a little like the Kendrick Lamar song. I got Slim Shady vibes from that song, like to hear that going back and forth.
Because he has some of that heavier stuff but it hits different. Because then it feels like a song from Eminem, but from this, it didn't feel as much of a song as it felt like a real life event that was happening. And when I was talking to AJ earlier before everyone jumped on, I told him that this song felt like it's the first song I've listened to in a while that actually felt like art. Like it felt like a piece of art. Like if you were to put this on, if it could be turned into a picture or a drawing or art and and put on a wall, you would have people staring at it and trying to figure it out. They would be looking at it, seeing the turmoil, whatever in it, and trying to process it. A lot of songs are just, you know, they have a meaning, they have a purpose that's straightforward. This isn't straightforward. It doesn't really tell you what's going on or why they're arguing, what started it. They just do, and you wonder and think the entire time, okay, like, and try and process it. So I find this is a really good actual piece of art.
You think this is an abstract painting? Is that what you're saying?
Kinda, yeah. It's an abstract paint. It's an abstract. I don't want to say horror painting because it's not that bad, but it is an abstract painting. Like you can see the difference is you can kind of see what's going on,
Nice.
but everyone kind of determines it in a different way. Like some people may listen to it and go, the guy in this conversation is correct, or some may listen to the girl's correct, and some may say, who knows? You know, like for me, I need more context to understand what the hell's going on, which is another reason it makes it art.
What's happening?
I already understood the context. They both need therapy. That's it. That's literally all it is. They wouldn't have gotten to this point had they gotten therapy. But that's
therapy costs money, which obviously, based off of the song, they don't have. 2, therapy doesn't always help everybody. I saw like a really interesting piece of art the other day or a comic. It was a dude who was on fire, sitting on a chair talking to someone that said therapist on his chair, and the therapist leaned over and like put some like water drops on him, and he saw that and sat down and goes, "See you next week." Like, you taking small hits at a bigger problem that you're not really taking, you're not really solving sometimes. It just depends on the person.
Well, I'll tell you one thing that won't be solved, though. One thing that won't be solved is why Chris Rock thought it was okay to put Will Smith's wife's name in his mouth.
No.
Oh, God. Are you still on that? Are you really still on
no.
that? It was like months ago.
You missed it. You missed it. Your time is gone.
The reason I bring it up is because I don't know if you guys heard as of recently, you know how Chris Rock has not been talking about the Oscar events on any kind of live media. Apparently, the only way to really hear about it is you got to go at the shows. Well, somehow the media still finds out, and according to who was it? Today,
it's comedy hype.
Chris Rock has said that he's been invited to host the Oscars again, and he was like, "Nah, I'm okay. I'm not doing that."
Sorry.
In his
words, put his life in danger right now.
In his words,
the Oscars.
He said that
it's like the softest show ever. He's not going to the BET Awards. He's going to the Oscars, and he's petrified now. Well, thanks to Will Smith.
He said the reason for him not going back is basically it's like returning to the scene of the crime. I mean, yeah, you got assaulted on live national television. Like, that is a scene of the crime. He's not wrong.
If we're going by technicalities, yeah.
Wow.
But still, that's a little bit wild.
I present to you guys, right? If y'all got smacked on this podcast, would y'all come back?
Depends on who's smacking me.
What do you mean by smack?
Like smack back. I mean, well.
It depends on who smacks me, because I might end up on Channel 12 News if they end up smacking me, and then I'll be back on the podcast and saying, well, such and such is no longer available for this podcast.
I got you.
By the way, we are sponsored by such and such people, and then
I got you.
So hold on. Do you mean a physical smack or like smackdown? Like
I'm saying, if right now the fifth member or the alleged fifth member of 4 out of 5 had walked through the door and said, y'all motherfuckers did this without me, and just you, everybody, y'all coming back? I'm gonna be calling y'all from Central Booking, so I mean.
So 2 things.
I'm just
in
saying.
That scenario. 1, of course, I'll be extremely uncomfortable, but 2, there ain't no way he's getting out of that place. Not when he smacked all 4 of us. It'd be like, all right, that's the game you want to play? Get his legs. There's a baseball bat around here somewhere. When I come back, yes. But, we'll make sure that the perpetrator doesn't come back.
What about you, Sonic? As a guest on the show.
Sure. Yeah, I'll be back.
Back to Ed's bitch out.
The smacker may not be back, but I'll be back. Yeah.
What's that phrase?
Oh Lord!
I've never gotten slapped like in my life. I don't know how to react.
Honestly, I mean,
obviously Chris didn't either. He just stood there. Did I get slapped? It was a joke.
Will Smith smacked the shit out of me.
Yeah, it wasn't much to say, I guess. In front of everybody.
At this point, listen. If I respect his decision, hey, go ahead and do you, Chris. I just hope that he gets the money that he deserves after this, because I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't like it if somebody, did memes for the rest of my life, knowing I got put in a situation where I was not I couldn't defend myself.
What the fuck you mean you couldn't?
Right?
No. He kind of saw it coming. Like he walked up. He could. There's a lot he could have done.
Yeah,
he made Brooklyn look bad that day. I just gotta say it.
Damn, yo, Philly got y'all like that, yo. Philly taking over New York.
Is it bad? Is it bad that I was not surprised that Philly would do something like that? Is that bad?
But you see, Philly's tough. But it's a problem saying you got smacked by the Fresh Prince. Like that's where the issue comes in.
Imagine.
It was the Fresh Prince.
Oh my God.
It wasn't Meek Mill. It was.
You could turn that into like a toothpaste commercial or something. Smack the fresh into you. What?
Man.
Speaking of smacks, right? I want to show y'all this clip, right?
Oh God.
Oh,
I know.
You know what? Fuck all y'all. Okay.
No. I don't know if I've seen this clip or not. So you have to. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh.
So for the listeners who don't have visual, Kyle sucks at this, but it says Spirit employee suspended after fight with woman. So I'm gonna play the clip.
All right. Before you play the clip, first of all, shut up and fuck you. And second, this clip is awesome. Let's go.
Don't touch me ever in your life. Touch me first, and then you got in my face. Don't ever invade my face. Out of my face! No, I'm not.
So anytime, I'm just gonna pause real quick. Anytime a black person says "ever in your life," I feel like at that point you should probably rethink the steps that got you to that point. Because that's normally
There's always some verbal clues.
Because that's normally step
Yes.
one of please leave me the fuck alone. All right, but we're gonna continue.
You're in my personal space. Stay out of my personal space.
I'm gonna pause again here. Okay,
Now, she don't put her hands on him too many times already.
we're gonna get to that. But it's the amount of the clues of a moment building up here. Okay. Strike one. This man told you ever in your life, regardless of what the fuck it is. He ended it with ever in your life. Now he's telling you stay out of my personal space while approaching you with his personal space. Okay.
Yeah.
This is
That's telltale.
this is two red flags of a moment about to happen. But let's continue.
She's touching me. And I'm trying. She can't put her hands on me.
Hey fam.
That was the ultimate Bobby Reed. Like she went in and did it. Now, anytime you go to hit somebody whose beard don't connect all the way up, you might want to think twice about that because he ain't got it all there, literally. So,
Oh gosh.
I knew when I saw the beard not going all the way up, this was going to be a problem.
Which brings up another point, and I keep telling people this, right? I've told people before, if you fly Spirit, eventually you're going to become one. This is literally, he was about to turn her into a Spirit. I'm just telling you, don't fly with this airline. This is the end
Kyle,
result.
Well, the way she just disappeared after dipping on him, she was the Spirit.
Finish watching it, and you'll see who'd be the Spirit at the end.
Hold on though. So let's relook at this slap, all right? Because I think this was like a stage 2 slap. I think she got a good amount of distance.
Stage 2. She got the fingertips.
That's what I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see it. So we're gonna take a look. Oh yeah, nah.
Yeah, she came from the backwoods.
Hey, yo!
Colorado.
Oh no!
Y'all ain't see that
AJ,
football
don't act
move?
like you ain't never seen this.
Y'all ain't see that football move?
He straight tackled her.
Hold on.
Hold
up. Look at the O-line performance of my man right here. My man can get a job in the NFL right now. Look at his O-line performance. Boom, 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 move. Got that ass. Got that ass. Got that ass.
Yo, he really did that. Oh gosh, yo, you could tell he played.
He played some sort of football.
Well,
that was a lateral move.
I'm gonna be quiet because I ain't getting in trouble with no groups. I'm gonna be quiet.
Listen. We're not saying. I'm not saying that I condone or I understand. I'm just saying that was clearly a football-related move, and I just noticed.
He heard a blitz play, and he did exactly that.
Oh yeah.
Link to the video in the description.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold.
Sorry.
That is no longer a man.
Man, he just turned into a straight grizzly. Back off of me! He gave him a heads up.
I mean, he's knocking down stuff as he goes. So
yeah.
Oh, it's official. It's an
This
official.
is definitely a moment at his finest right now. Yeah.
no one.
I'm just surprised I didn't see a random metal chair fly.
You got the wrong person. He says.
Hey, relax.
Wait, he was only wait.
So
Pause,
he's
pause,
not
pause. He
even
was
a
only
real
suspended?
Spirit employee.
Nope.
He a vendor.
It's a Spirit vendor.
Yes, it was a vendor.
You don't even work for Spirit. He just like substitutes.
Nah.
Like he just.
And he got some white stuff on the back of his pants. Not that I was looking. It's throwing me off.
Did you see what the end of the video said though, AJ?
Let's take a look.
What did it say?
The end of the video says that they found that police found the woman to be the perpetrator to start the violence. Further down, the other way. I think it was right toward the end. Oh no, there we go.
Let's breathe.
Okay.
Okay.
The rest of it's not interesting.
I'm gonna stop there. And this might be a controversial take right here. And I know we've said this many a times on
Wait, before you start, Brendan, just get ready to start cutting. It's not edited there, by the way.
I know as a man, the golden rule is you're not supposed to lay your hand on a woman. Fine. But there is no rule saying that I can't put that bitch through a table. Okay? I want to make this perfectly clear. I can't speak.
The views of 4 out of 5 podcasts are not necessarily the views of Sonic Joe.
Our listeners know how we get down. They know when it's me talking, it's me. You know, I'm a die on this hill if I have to die on this hill.
Yes, this is not the entire views of.
Let me have my moment.
This is.
You can't sit here and tell me
Yes.
that you, as a woman, want to get catered to. You want special treatment. You want to be treated above the rest. You want to have value. You want to be appreciated. You want to be adored. You want all the finest shit in the world. And then in the same breath, turn around and tell me you want equal rights. You want equal pay. You to believe you're as strong and deserve as much stuff as a man, that you can do anything better than a man can do. And then when I treat you like an equal person, after you lay your hands on me, and I send you to God, you cannot sit here and tell me that I'm in the wrong. You told me hit you with my best shot. So I cocked that motherfucker back and yo shit. Because I'm treating you with equal rights.
I don't think that song spoke for all women. I just want to put it out there. I think it was a select group. I think the group was the Barracudas that said it.
Fucking Britney Spears said, hit me, baby, one more time.
I don't think she meant that way. She 100% didn't mean that way.
I'm just saying. You cannot sit here and tell me you want to be treated one way and treated the next way. And then when I treat you the one way, get mad because I don't treat you the other way. You got to pick a struggle. You got to pick which fucking one you want.
I'm sorry. Did you not earlier say that you had a wife?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Bruh, this is women. Say one thing, and we don't hear what they say, but we heard what they say. This is women.
I'm just saying.
Love
I
them or
don't
hate
even know
them.
why y'all confused.
No, it's not so much confusion.
Now,
What I get
now the
confused
question
about
is
when the results match the experiment. You wanted to fuck around and find out with the wrong motherfucker, thinking that motherfucker was going to treat you like some sort of special piece of gold after you treated him like a dollar store bitch, right? It just so happened that today, fucking Jimmy had completely had enough and decided to fire back. So now that he fired back and you laying on your back, now you want to call the cops. Now he's all of this. Now he's a little having ass motherfucker. He ain't a no good having ass motherfucker. Can't eat the pussy right having ass motherfucker. All in some more shit. But last night,
is this some personal stuff?
Sonic.
Maybe I didn't watch the whole video.
Sonic, this is what we deal with.
Yeah,
this is what got us off of iHeart for a while.
Shout outs to iHeart for the last. Shout outs to iHeart. We worked it out, I think.
Oh Lord!
But nah,
you
know what? Hey. I'm gonna bring that up later. I'm gonna circle back to that later. We good.
That reminds me. So, there's a segment that I was trying to do, but I think we might be doing it for another show. I'm not sure. Do you think that she qualifies for the You're Trash segment
she's definitely trash.
of our show? Is there any more? Are there any other more people that we can put in the category like of who wins that segment?
Nobody can win a trash competition. Like you're just asking, all right, who's king of the shit?
No, we got one more.
Like when you go, all right, who's more trash? I don't care. They're both trash.
No, we got one more. We got one more. It's been a while.
We got one more.
We've given her the trash award before. It's been a while, but she's gotten the trash award. It's about time we bring her back one more time. Shout outs to Jocelyn. One more time. One more time. If you're a first
Sonic, just for some clarification,
Sonic, you're not gonna understand.
It's okay. I already kind of scared of Jocelyn. I don't want to know.
Okay, we're good then. But okay, so how do you follow up with that? How do you follow up with an AJ rant like that?
I don't know. However, maybe if he would have had some of this in his life, he would have been more loving, more catered to her. Maybe the slap wouldn't have been as bad.
Got a little more, calming. Was it alone time?
Yeah, something.
Whatever.
Maybe he would have looked at her in a different way.
Sometimes he don't look at her at all. He just put the bag over the head and tell him this might be a while.
No, you see, you can't put. You got to specify what kind of bag.
Paper bag. My bad. Thank you. Make sure you cut the whole
With the
out
anger
there.
rant that we just had from you, I was scared for a second there.
All right, fuck it. It's about that time. If you made it this far in the podcast, look, God bless you. Secondly, it's about that time for you to go ahead, pull out your phone, hopefully not while you're driving, pull out your laptop, whatever devices you decided to choose, and go to 2xlswagger.com. That's 2xlswagger.com. Now you're going to ask yourself, why am I going to 2xlswagger.com 4 out of 5? I'm going to tell you why. Why? Because you want to get laid. That's exactly what you want to do. And 2xlswagger.com is going to help you get there. How's it going to help you get there? Well, you're going to click that enter button. The enter button is going to bring you to this beautiful fucking website, right? Sexy, adorable. Then you're going to go and hit that shop button. And you're going to get yourself that Night of Passion package. That's going to consist of the EasyRhino and the Pink Kitty. Now you might be asking yourself, what the hell is an EasyRhino and a Pink Kitty? I'm glad you asked. They're the ingredients to help you get laid. Remember, the whole point of us doing this is to help you get laid. That's exactly what this is here to do. This is aphrodisiac-infused vodka. You know what aphrodisiacs are? That means it's going to help you put you in the mood. It's a scientific word for putting you in the fucking mood. So that's what it's going to do. It does other health beneficials, but we're not here for that. We're here to get laid. So pay attention. So you're going to buy that Night of Passion package. You're going to go into promo codes, and you're going to use code 4OUT5. That's the number 4, the word out, and the number 5. That's going to give you 10% off. You then go and buy it within about 3 to 5 business days, maybe a little earlier. You're going to get that package. You're going to invite your little boo thing over, maybe the sneaky link. Pour a glass or 2 or 3 or 4. Have a good time. Maybe a little bit of Netflix and chill before y'all make an OnlyFans video. Right? Now I'm going to tell you what else you just did there. Not only did you just have a good night, but you just helped out a lot of elephants, a lot of rhinos, hippos, and other snakes and big cats out in West Africa right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Southern Africa. Because with your purchase of that Night of Passion package, you also helped out the anti-poaching unit in those countries. So you just armed them with the artillery that they need to go and pull poachers' brains out. Thank you. But make sure you go to 2xlswagger.com. My man Sonic right here, he already got himself a couple bottles. Sonic, how you feel about him?
I gotta tell you, I messed up. I ain't gonna lie. So I ordered, I got my bottle, and I was excited. And I tried it out, and my girl wasn't around. So I didn't follow the instructions properly. I'm not going to say what happened. I'm not going to say what happened because you're not going to catch me, and the editor will not edit it properly. But I waited, and she finally got here. She got some of her Pink Kitty, and we all good. I'm just going to say that.
Y'all cried together.
So go out and order you some right now.
Y'all had a crying together session, a little crying together moment. You know.
No, we weren't crying together. I can tell you that. I've been some screaming, but it wasn't crying.
Make sure to get your bottles out now. That's EasyRhino and Pink Kitty, aphrodisiac infused vodka. Use the promo code 4OUT5. That's number 4, the word out, the number 5. The promo code is always in the description. If that's easier, just copy that as well as a link to the website. Click that link. Get yourself a couple of bottles or 2 or 3 or 4. Help out some lions, lions, tigers. There's no bears in Africa that I know of. Hippos, elephants, all of those big, sexy animals, and help poachers' brains out. All right. Now,
dang,
speaking,
twice? About to get us demonetized. Oh, wait. Gotta clip that. Brendan, you better edit that out because we can't say that shit.
Yes, we
not on YouTube.
We can.
I mean,
not on YouTube.
Can.
On our Spotify.
Listen, you didn't say you were going to kill anyone. They just said brains out. Who knows what that means? They could blow their minds.
I see what you did there, friend. I see what you did there. So that's a pretty.
I mean,
Anyway, so have you guys seen the Wakanda Forever trailer yet?
They just rifling through these.
I have. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit like. I don't know how to really say it. It's not like emotional, but it's more like I'm optically I don't know how to say it.
You're stroking out.
You're not excited about it. There's no Chadwick. Let's just keep it real. I want to see Black Panther flipping and slapping, and then well, okay, not slapping.
So-
'cause he's not a Spirit Airline employee, but
Wakanda versus Spirit Airlines. Hey, yeah.
So
Now they will officially will become a spirit. That's full circle. Appreciate it.
Spirit, if you want to sponsor the show, by the way, just holla at me. We got you. We'll clean everything up.
So I'll let you guys do your thoughts on it first. I want to do mine last because I am a comic book nerd and I know the story they're going with without them actually announcing the story they're going with. So go ahead. Tell me your thoughts.
You now have the spirit of the Spirit Airline.
No, I'm looking forward to it mostly because it's a tribute. You know, it's a tribute film. That's the vibe it gives me. I don't know how I'm gonna feel going into the movie watching it, but I know that that's what it is, and so I'm optimistic about it because I know the people behind it want to do Chadwick Boseman justice in some way, shape, or form. So I'm looking forward to it.
Sonic, how you feel?
That was sweet, Kyle. I'm going to just second what you said. Because that's what I was thinking.
Oh, you was thinking it, and then I said
Yeah,
it.
yeah. You know, I transferred it to your brain. Because you got the headset on that look like you about to land a plane. And so I sent... Sorry, my bad. All right, y'all go ahead. Go ahead. My bad. It's the EasyRhino kicking in.
Hey, yeah. As for me, I'm definitely going to love this film because it is a tribute film for Chadwick. I really more so want to hear this Angela Bassett speech. Because just that one line that she said was just very powerful. So I'm really curious to see the speech in its entirety. I do got to say though, there's a lot of motherfuckers out there that are upset that it looks like the next Black Panther may not be a man. I could care less because I ain't gonna lie. If I could see Black Panther's sister in a Black Panther outfit, maybe some more other outfits, maybe in a special edition of Black Panther. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I wouldn't be mad. But
You would definitely need more EasyRhino after this.
hey, she could be a Black Panther. I could be an EasyRhino. It don't matter to me. But nah.
All right.
One of the things that I didn't know about until looking up was that the way Marvel originally wanted to shoot the Black Panther films was that with Wakanda being so rich and prestigious and, you know, advanced and everything like that, they wanted the Wakandan people to speak with a British accent. And Chadwick fought them tooth and nail, telling them like, no, that's not going to do this any kind of justice. Like this has to be done this way. It has to be done this way. So the fact that, you know, this was his personal project almost, and like, you know, his baby, so to speak, and to see how it's already kind of catching controversy and how it's flourishing with the sequel and with his absence definitely has me even more hyped to come and see the movie.
Yeah.
What you got, Jordan?
So, my apologies for the background noise. So, to start with, it is going to be his sister as Black Panther. And I know this, and I've known this since the first trailer because they mentioned Namor. Namor is in Marvel Comics, King of Atlantis. And there was a comic series where the Black Panther went to Hell's Kitchen, where Daredevil is, in New York City, kind of escaped. And the new Black Panther became his sister, who ended up getting into a war with Atlantis, because Atlantis came up like, yeah, we're tired of your shit, for seemingly no reason. And that's the storyline they're going for. So there's definitely going to be a large tribute to Black Panther and Chadwick Ball. Yeah, please, someone say his name.
Chadwick.
There we go.
Boseman.
There's going to be a huge.
That's not nice. Sonic.
What do you call it? There's going to be a huge tribute to him coming in this, but it is definitely that storyline that they're going with. And anyone who's mad that it's not a male Black Panther, I mean, for me, honestly, it doesn't matter. Like, that's not the point of Black Panther. The point of Black Panther was it's supposed to be the strongest person. Now, would it be better if we had a Chadwick? Yeah, but why just replace him? I think it's personally better that they're going, hey, this actually happened. Like, it happened, he passed away. Why, like, let him keep the legacy that he made, and now it's time to move on. Because when you stay the same and don't move without change, you're doomed to fail. Those who cannot abide by change are doomed to be destroyed by it. And that's going to be what's going to happen in this case. Why is every single noise of known to man happening to me right now during my speech? But, like, that's the truth of it. So if you're not prepared for a new Black Panther, then you don't have to watch it. But then again, you're also disrespecting Chadwick, who has a tribute to. Like, in the trailer, there's a huge tribute to it. Don't disrespect him. Go watch it. Go see the legacy that he started. And if you want to end it here, then let Marvel know you want to end it here. But at least let them try and tell a story before you jump to conclusions.
I will say though that I do find it kind of interesting that that the thought of replacing him was not, like, it didn't take, because I mean they were really, like, quick to replace Bruce Banner's character.
Come on, Edward Norton, because that bozo wanted a whole bunch more money. Edward Norton's like, give me more money, and they're like, nah, Mark Ruffalo will do it, but we just need to keep his mouth shut.
It actually wasn't because of that. It was because he's a control freak a little bit.
Still,
if you guys don't know, Edward Norton was, like, famous for, like, that movie American History X. He went in and edited the movie without the director checking it out, and so that's why people hate him.
I mean, well, that's the thing. You still got to be likable to keep jobs and stuff. Like, apparently, Mark Ruffalo does actually talk to Edward Norton. Like, they have a relationship outside of because he did an interview recently where he talked to Edward Norton about who might be the next Hulk. But so far, it's still Mark Ruffalo. But you know, I like him who he is. But we're getting off of the because let's face it, how many times has a Marvel character been replaced besides the Hulk?
War Machine.
Oh, yeah, so you're right.
They plans to replace Terrence Howard with Don Cheadle.
I didn't agree with that move.
It's kind of noticeable
because the dude who played War Machine was a very, very good representation of Rhodey, which was his name. So anyway, but there hasn't been anyone else, has there?
No, I don't think so. Maybe, yeah, I'm almost certain that somebody got replaced.
I know, it was that extra in the back in one of the.
All right, so one question.
But yeah, my comic book. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
So that is my
been bugging me is Sonic. How did you get your name, Sonic? It's just been.
My mama. You got a problem with my mama?
I thought it was Did you think it was a stage name?
Yeah.
How you get your name, Godson?
No, like I thought it was a nickname or a stage name or, like, you know, a hood name that he just went by. Like, hey, yo, there goes Sonic down the street. Like, you know,
how you know I'm from the hood? I mean, I am, but damn, you didn't tell everybody my business. Moving on up like the Jeffersons now, bro.
I understand what
That's
AJ means. It's a very unusual name for a person to share with, like, a character from a video game. It's very rare.
Listen,
Sonic the Hedgehog, come on, man.
I was born before that came out.
Hold on. before we go any further, Kyle, you didn't want people to know your last name in college because you thought it would be tied to a particular show.
Of course, because that was happening to me every single day. That and a particular person who's missing a glove. I don't need that kind of attention. So I understand it. But this name is just it. First of all, it's a cool first name. All right, it's a cool first name. But it's not very common. So I guess we're very curious as to what inspired.
He stumbled and now he's trying to recover. He's like,
I
whoa! I think he's kind of got that balance back. It's still a little
God. This is what I got to deal with. I love you guys.
That's my name, man.
Fair enough.
That's it. All right.
This whole time, I always thought it was just like that was just like, you know, your what do they call it? When you have like a name.
Alias.
No, like when you write
Alias,
emails or letters and everything like that, and you go by this one particular name.
Pen name.
Yeah, something like that. I always thought that's what it was. I was just like, all right, cool. Like we're gonna kick it with, you know, Sonic. Like no Hedgehog. I'm with that. Like I'm cool with that.
I'm gonna hand you a
Sonic
thesaurus.
Boom.
Sonic Boom. There you go.
Now that came from playing football and hitting people.
Not Spirit employees, right? You wasn't training with the Spirit employees.
I was trying to outdo him. Trying to crack a skull every time I got.
Hold on. Here's the question: trying to or succeeding?
Oh well, listen. Some people are not around. God bless the dead. But no, I'm serious. I'm not saying I did it, but I'm just saying. You know what? Forget it. Y'all trying to get me in trouble. Let me do some of this Blue Rhino. What's the next topic, fellas? Gotta go eat dinner.
All right. Go ahead.
Yeah. I was just trying to, you know, I guess we were trying to figure out who you are because, like I said, you've been a tremendous guest so far. Like you're probably one of the best guests that you've had on. Only person that I think we've had that might rival that, I think, is probably our sponsor.
No.
Think you?
No.
No.
I mean, I didn't even see it, but I know. I just already know. I'm the best. I'm the best. Go ahead.
All right.
Kyle's trying too hard.
I mean, shout out to the sponsors and stuff, but you know.
Man, come on, you guys take the show. Fine.
Hell, you don't think you're the best? Who else is? You know?
No, you're right. You have to
little...
think you're the best to be the best. I agree.
Absolutely.
Well,
yeah, that's all right. I'm gonna just sit back here and just make sure that the plane's coming.
I was about to say, where's your like little joystick?
Put the mic closer to your mouth because we can't hear you now.
I'm just trying to make sure that the planes come in safely. Thanks a lot.
So a good tip for talking into your mic is put your hand out, and you want it to be a hand's length away.
I
know you know that. I know you know that because I know that you voice act. You should know that.
Oh, I know that.
What do you think my technique's been?
What the fuck is going on here?
This is so I sound better. I've been taking some Skillshare classes and shit. Like
We're not sponsored.
I've learned some new tricks.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're saying I don't take any classes on this?
No,
stuff?
I'm just saying I learned some new tricks.
We're not sponsored by Skillshare yet.
We aren't, but I've taken Skillshare. Look, we don't have to be sponsored by them for me to say I've taken some Skillshare classes.
All right, Skillshare, that's like a check and a half you got to cut. You're going to make that out to 4 hours.
Listen, who doesn't Skillshare sponsor?
Us.
Seriously.
Literally us. Us. Yeah,
Who else, damn it?
Skillshare check.
Every YouTuber out there goes, now for our sponsor, Skillshare. It's always Skillshare, Raid Shadow Legends, and what's the NordVPN.
All of them
are the three that
we are not sponsored by.
Yeah, I know we're not. Doesn't mean we can't ask.
Somebody's got some work to
do. We're being left out of the
loop. Man, we're trying. We are trying. Trust me. The next time you might see us, you might have one.
So,
but
you guys ready for the question of the week?
Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
So if you made it this far into the podcast, thank you. this is the last question. This is the question of the week. We normally ask these questions on our Facebook group page, which is 4 out of 5 podcast. The link is always in the description. Click the link, add us. And there you will see all of the questions up until now. This week's question. Is it over? As we said in our last episode, this was going to be the end out of 4 out of 5. But some people have asked, is it really the end of us? Like, is this really the end? Who wants to take a crack at this question?
Okay.
Q New Edition, is this the end?
You know what's funny is as soon as you say that, this is me being a nerd and stuff, but has anyone ever heard of the show Steven Universe?
No.
So it's a kid show that has a lot of like heartfelt themes that adults can watch. There's a song on there called "It's Over, Isn't It?" where someone kind of mourns the fact that someone they fell in love with passed away. So, but they're learning to work through it and to actually accept the person, another person in their life who ended up with the person they fell in love with. So it's kind of like that, in my opinion. I just keep thinking it's over, isn't it? But you ask it as a question. But in the end, yeah, no, it is. But we as a group aren't going to be disappearing. We're just need to try something new. We need to try something different that works a little bit better because this was our first experience. And to be honest, we could have done better, but we're new. And you got to take the mistakes that you get and you've got to learn from them so you can be better. So we're not going away forever. We're just going to change things up a bit so we can be better for everyone listening and for the more people who want to listen that just don't know it yet.
So all of that to say that
It'd be 3 out of 4, man.
all of that to say that just like any boy band, there's always one person who wants to have a solo career, and Jordin is that person who decided to break up the band and have a solo career. It's like, no, it wasn't.
When the fuck did I say that I was breaking off? I said we were doing something together. Twist my words.
Let me find out you the Bobby Brown.
I'm not good enough to be a Justin
I
Timberlake.
made this group. Tell y'all.
Nah. If y'all haven't noticed,
I ain't gonna be shit without me.
words like that were said somewhat by other band members who left.
One monkey don't stop no show.
Nah, we're now Bell Biv DeVoe.
Yeah, man. 3 out of 4. Reboot.
Kyle, what's your response? Is it over?
In some ways, yes. In other ways, no.
Don't reveal it all, though.
I'm not going to reveal
That's
it all.
what I said.
I'm
It's
just going to say that
in a long and meaningful way.
Listen here, Hallmark card. All right.
Yeah.
All right. You had your chance.
I accept that.
That was the meanest thing. You can't get softer than a Hallmark card. Damn, I've been in the hood all my life. I ain't never heard nobody call somebody else. I'm sorry, Kyle. My bad. Go ahead. That's New York. I was not ready.
Yeah. No, it's without revealing too much, it's like we're flirting with certain ideas. And we're going to see what happens. But I don't think this is the end of 4 out of 5, so to speak. Maybe it is for now, but I think it's kind of like if you've ever seen Dragon Ball Z, when spoiler alert, when Goku dies.
Look, Sonic was going to watch that. Now you've ruined it.
Trust me, it happens more often than you think. But essentially, he doesn't come back for like 7-ish years, but then he ends up coming back and ends up staying. So I'm not saying that that's going to happen with us because I really don't know. But I think it is goodbye for this particular podcast for now. We'll see. We'll see in the future. We might come back to it, but like I said, we'll see.
Well, I'm honored I was on the semi-last show then. The fact that y'all waited all this time to get the best, I don't know.
Save the
That's
best
why
for
it's
last.
ending, obviously.
Yeah.
But no, I'm just playing. That and the fact that you called somebody a Hallmark card.
I've said a lot worse.
Yeah, you probably have.
You know what? You need to get a compilation
Yes,
together of
yes.
all the shit that I've said.
Yes.
That's a long list.
Yes.
That's gonna be a while.
That's gonna be at least 2 hours. But listen, it would be worth it. It would be worth it.
But
This man has lines for days. I still laugh at some of them to this day.
half the time
To
y'all
this
think I'm
day.
joking and I be serious as shit. But like,
I believe that.
That's what makes it funny.
I believe that 100%.
there's certain times where like certain meetings, like, so to give you an idea, there's certain times we've had meetings and things like that where I'm either not invited to or I don't say anything because what I want to say more than likely will jeopardize everything.
We will destroy the whole village.
Dude.
Everybody's a Hallmark card. in this house. Yeah, I get it.
Dude. No. Like AJ, we had that today. I was just pretty much like saying, hey, are we okay with this? Are the topics okay and everything like that? And essentially, you told me like, yo, check your fucking attitude. I was just like, yo,
You're not gonna
I
make
was
me
just
look like a
like-
bad guy on the
I'm
last
just
fucking
asking-
episode.
No. To be fair, no. To be fair, the way how I read it, I was like, you know what? It does kind of sound like I have an attitude. So I had to check him. Check myself and say, hey, listen. This is not what I'm doing. I have the same lovable
You
voice.
scared the hell out of him. I just said,
It didn't
I
translate.
he backtrack on the whole thing. He's like, what you not going to do? He's like, no.
Nah,
He's scared.
I'm gonna
No.
add context.
It didn't translate through
I'm
voice
gonna
text.
add context to this. So listen to that.
No, I can tell you the bully. No, I'm just playing. I think you have
Guilty.
probably slapped some of the people on this thing before. That's what it is.
Oh, you missed it. You missed the episode where I literally slapped one of my family members because he called me something that he wasn't supposed to.
Oh, wow.
It was, yeah. They can verify. I even got a
I don't
whole
think they
nickname
will.
for it.
Okay.
No, they will.
You can pay me to. Yeah, he slapped me. It's not coming out my mouth, player. I don't.
You couldn't be Chris Rock. You gonna
You have a $10,000 check. He ain't slapped me. Shit.
It's gonna be a Chris Rock situation.
Mhm.
Yeah. We're not gonna talk
$20
about
million to say Will
but
Smith
to answer-
smacked you. $20 million right now.
Yeah. $20 million. I gotta say Will Smith. I can't say the Fresh Prince. Here we go. I gotta say Big Will slap the hell out of him.
Now he going with something.
Big Will for not him, but the Big Will. I had to switch it up, but I'm gonna take that check though. I'll take that check.
Dang.
Yeah, but to add context, AJ, you said to add
No,
context.
so
what
yeah,
else?
let me add context before y'all make me look like I'm the asshole on episode 100, even though I am the asshole. Shut up, Kyle. Fucking, we're in the group chat finalizing the assignment for this episode. Kyle was like, we need the topics. What are the topics? Where's the topics? He's been bugging us about the topics for like at least a week and a half now. And
Time out. Thanks for sending me the topics too, Kyle. But go ahead, continue.
so while we're listening to topics
Literally
for
just
the
got
day,
it today, but okay.
Jordin had mentioned something, and then Kyle had a retort. Jordin had mentioned something again, and then Kyle had a retort. And it got to the point where, as I'm reading both of these, it looks like these two are just having an argument with each other. Meanwhile, I'm trying to send Jordin the song. So I'm asking Jordin.
Like the Kendrick
Yeah,
Lamar
I'm
song.
trying to send him the
see?
song like, yo, I need to know, Jordin, do you have Spotify? He continues his rant to Kyle. And I'm like, hey, Kyle, by the way, how do you feel about this topic? He continues his rant to Jordin. So yeah, I'm lost my mind. I'm like, mommy, daddy, stop fighting. These motherfuckers still want to continue on. So I was like, okay, y'all don't take the kindness. Now I got to talk to you like some children. Sit both your asses down and shut the fuck up for a second. Okay? We had enough time to do this. We didn't fucking do it. Fucking here. We need to figure it the fuck out. We're figuring it the fuck out. The time it took for y'all to fucking argue, y'all could have been helping me with these motherfucking topics, and here the fuck we are. So, that being said, do you have fucking Spotify, motherfucker? Do you like this topic, bitch? Please answer my fucking questions. That is how it happened in the group chat.
I'll be honest. As soon as I answered the Spotify thing, I was ignoring Kyle's. Because he kept going for a bit more, and then he stopped. I'm like, all right, I'll be nice. Then again, you did give us a voice message which sounded like what you wanted to say. But I'm sitting there going like,
because I had to.
I'm arguing. Oh.
I guess my texting tone nees therapy because my actual tone.
You sound like a Hallmark card. Yeah, man. I guess my Hallmark episode needs therapy.
Listen, it's
no, but
let's go from 4 to 5 to Lifetime TV, man.
Sonic found a new term.
Yeah, get out of here.
You know what it is? You know what it is? Kyle reminds me of like that one black guy in a relationship where he just has to be toxic. Where he's just like, look, baby, look, I know I fucked up and fucked your sister, and I'm going to therapy for that. Okay? And I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry that happened. And I'm sorry that your mother got that dick pic, but she did like it. All right? Look, I'm going to therapy for it. All right? I'm going to therapy. You just gotta believe it.
So,
right?
Wait a minute.
I love you.
Wait a minute.
I love you.
So Kyle's the
when
one
he jumps straight off the edge. He don't look all right.
I'll get the help I need.
Me being that toxic? I will no. If anybody's that toxic, that's you, AJ. Because I am not that toxic.
Business out there.
Even you gotta admit that.
It's just pretty straightforward though. He's talking about like neo-toxic, like the bob and dodge and weave kind of toxic. It's just very straightforward what he is. He's just like,
you'd be surprised how straightforward I could be. I'm only being nice because we're on a podcast right now. If I were to actually have a conversation with somebody, I'd tell them how it is. I've told somebody from my church, yo, that wig doesn't work well with you. Get a new and like wear your natural hair because it looks ugly. I've told people this.
From my
I've told people.
Church. Now you're being mean to church fairing people.
Even I wouldn't call
I'm not even being mean. Listen. That wig was a travesty. All right. If I didn't say anything, somebody else would, and she would have gotten ripped. I did her a favor. So anyway, like I was saying, this is a 4 out of 5 podcast.
You can't close the show on that, motherfucker. Fuck you.
I had to listen. I'm just saying I can be honest. I just choose not to be because I'm aware that I could destroy lives with my honesty. So I'm just not going to do it.
Then you don't believe in honesty is the best policy. But that's a topic for another day. Anybody got any final words?
I believe honesty is the best policy, but can you handle it?
I can even sit there and say you believe honesty is the best policy, but then turn around and say I'm not going to be 100% honest with somebody because they won't be able to handle it.
Look, no.
They haven't earned it.
Kyle just hit the movie trope. You can't handle the truth.
No, I hit the movie. No,
you just hit the trope.
Sonic's tired of y'all, by the way.
First of all, don't shout out my business. Just watching all of these things pop up on my computer, and this is money. My squad is like, "Hey, we got to make this money." I'm like, I'm just talking trash with some fellas right now.
Couple of Hallmark cards.
Blow up some steam, right?
So last words, Hallmark group.
All right. Last words. It was a pleasure having you on. Honestly, probably one of the like I said, one of the best guests we had so far, and I really appreciate you for taking the time out of your day. I know you're super busy, so the fact that you took time out of your day to not only mention the EasyRhino and 2XL Swagger and just you know shooting the shit with us. We appreciate it. It's really awesome that you came on.
My pleasure.
And for those of you who don't know, Sonic has mentored me a lot. So the fact that he was able to come on was in part a blessing. So I cannot say like any more good things about this guy. This guy is amazing. So the fact that he came on here, thank you, man.
My pleasure, man. Good to hang out with you fellas and have a little fun. Very scared sometimes when I heard the rats in Jordan's house and I thought it was mine. But other than them little high pitched squeals,
This one.
y'all missed that earlier. We wasn't filming, but he scared the heck out of me. AJ, Jordan, who's wrapping this up? What we got?
Jordan, you got anything before I say my things?
Say your things? Fellas, it's been fun. A wonderful ride, if you might say. May we one day ride again.
You know,
Oh,
oddly enough,
I'm the cringy one.
I'm
the cringy one of the group.
Kyle was going to do that. I thought it was going to be Kyle.
Like, listen,
You thought I would normally be the one to do that, right?
I'm the cringy one of the group. I say some dumb shit that everyone would go, "Why did you say that?" It's funny, but why did you say it?
And yet here we are.
I mean, to be fair, but to be fair, you know, you have some hits, and we appreciate you for it, Jordan.
So this is it. This is a wrap. Unfortunately, we don't have credits. So real quick, I'm going to shoot down these names as best as I can. If I fuck up your name, well, it's been 100 episodes. I was never going to get it right at this point. Like, I don't know why you thought anything different.
Why did you think?
I don't know why you thought anything different by this point. So, want to give a shout out.
They were holding out hope. They were holding out hope.
Want to give a shout out to Anna, John, Billy, Erica, Chris, Kirsten. Who else is in here? Nicole, Corey, Robert. Of course, Robert, you the man. Definitely want to give a shout out to Sonic. Want to give a shout out to our editor guy. Forgot his name. My bad. Shout outs to him.
Brandon.
Shout outs to girl. I've been butchering your name this far. Shout outs to Baja Blast. You know who she is, damn it. Shout outs to you. Shout outs to fucking hold on, because I'm waiting for the rest of my list to load up here. Shout outs to Kenny. Shout outs to Obed. Shout outs to Tosh. Shout outs to I already shouted you out. Shout outs to you don't get two shout outs. What the hell? Shout outs to Tom. Shout outs to Ashley. Shout outs to Angel. Shout outs to Nigel. Shout outs to Taj and everyone else that has like really made this.
No one gets
podcast.
two, yet you did Taj.
Oh
twice.
well, you know what? Look, all right. Shout outs to all of those people.
Shout outs to the other.
What else you got?
I was gonna say shout outs to the other Jordan.
Real shit. So, shout outs to every last one of those people that I've named. Y'all have really been the fifth members of this podcast. Y'all have really brought 4 out of 5 from whatever it was before to what it is now. And to what we strive and gonna be becoming after this. The truth be told, is it over? That was a question of the week. The answer is no. Look forward to, I'm going to throw a date out there. You'll find out if it's confirmed or not, but look forward by October 15th, 2022, for something new. It's going to be a lot of friends unified to conversate kindly. In times like this, it's going to be a crazy thing. Acronym that, but, shout out to every last one of y'all. Again, much love, much respect. Thank every last one of you listeners from Russia, Thailand, China, all over the U.S. I think we had Honduras before, Panama, and a few other countries that I can't think of off the top of my head. Shout outs to wherever the hell you're listening to this podcast from. We love y'all. We thank y'all. whether you're the first time and you just heard this episode because you like to watch a movie from back to forth, or maybe, you know, you're the last time because this is the last episode. Nonetheless, we love you dearly. That was my Hallmark moment for the episode. But for the last time, this is 4 out of 5.